What up, man?
What up, dude?
You wanna go poop?
Let's poop.
Wanna go poop, dog?
I really want to go poop, dog.
Go poop, dog.
So fucking weird. You better strap in just like young lovers strapping in for a little BDSM, because this is Sontag Saturday. Hello everyone and welcome to number 3, the third episode of Sontag Saturday. I am of course Adam Sontag, as you see in the graphics somewhere in this area. The power of editing right there. We have a change of scenery around here, and that's because I wanted to interview this guest right here. This is a man that needs no introduction, but I'm gonna give you one because it's my show and I can do whatever I want. MC Hammer can't touch this. Take that, Mr. Hammer. So, yeah, you might know this kid from his YouTube channel, Shaneth 21. He has some wacky videos on there, from learning how to play a card game, UFS, to doing crazy challenges like eating ghost chili peppers. I was even part of that. Wasn't fun.
It was fun.
It
was a lot of fun.
It was. In the end, yeah, just the initial rush.
Yeah.
But anyway, you might know him through there. This is Shaneth Duckworth.
Hello, everybody.
Shane, how you doing, man?
Good. Fantastic. Never been better.
I am so happy. Dude, this has been a while. You moved to Las Vegas,
Yep,
right?
That's right, yep. So, I won the World Championship for Universal Fighting System in 2014. And after I won, the company who produces the game offered me a job in Las Vegas. And I took it, and then I left in October 2014, and I drove 36 hours from Pennsylvania to Vegas.
My God, how many hours?
36.
That's 36 hours, man. That is no easy stretch.
Yeah, I did stop though. I stopped in Ohio for a night, then I stopped in Chicago, then I stopped in Denver, Colorado to see my sister.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was the longest journey I've ever taken, honestly.
Wow, man. Country roads take him home.
From east to west. Yeah.
I played with this kid back in our hometown of Hanover at the Comics Universe shop. He was the very first person to teach me Raw Deal, and we just became tight from there,
Yep.
man.
Good friends. Longest time.
Yeah, man, and that's manifested to the career that you've established for yourself today.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
You've made trading cards your life, man.
Yeah, that's I was at the right place at the right time, but there was also a certain amount of skill involved too, because being able to compete at that competitive level and actually succeeding and winning is what got me to where I am today. So very happy for how things went the way they did.
Absolutely, dude, and I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you, Adam Sontag. Thank
No
you so
problem.
much. Appreciate that. I mean, man, appreciate that.
A little hug. See, we can get sensitive on Sunday, Saturday. But yeah, man, I mean, we grew up in this small town of Hanover, and living in Las Vegas, I can imagine, is vastly different.
Yeah, very, very different. Yeah.
You want to share your experiences?
Sure. Well, the main thing is the weather. The weather in Las Vegas is amazing for me. Like, I love how it doesn't snow there. Like, I hate shoveling snow so much. I can't stand shoveling snow. Like, it doesn't really get cold. It gets windy, but it's like that really only happens like 3 months out of the year. Now, the summers in Las Vegas, the temperature will get up to about 115 degrees, but because there's no humidity, it doesn't feel that hot at all. It feels like it's like 90 degrees outside.
Wow.
So, over in Pennsylvania, it could be like 90 degrees outside, but it'll be like 80% humidity. And then it'll feel like, it'll just feel like nasty because you're all sweaty and stuff like that.
Right.
I just hate that feeling. So being out in Vegas, it's like if you're outside and it's hot, your sweat just evaporates. So that's one of the best things about living in Vegas for myself, is that I really enjoy the weather out there.
There you go. When you're in Vegas, sweat evaporates.
Yep, that's true. Yeah.
De thin air. Yes, you moved to Las Vegas because you got accepted as one of the leads in this card game.
Yeah, well, So what happened? Yeah, I can tell you a little story. So,
Yeah.
a buddy of mine who used to work for the company, he doesn't work there anymore, but he sent me a message and he's like, "Hey, Jason, the guy who owns the company, he's looking for a warehouse manager." And I'm like, "Well, this is interesting because right now, like where I was at, I was currently working in a cell phone warehouse." So I sent Jason an email. I'm like, "Hey, I currently work in a warehouse. I'm willing to transfer. I heard that you are looking for, a person to fulfill the warehouse manager position." And he's like, "This is very interesting. Resend me this email after the World Championship." So I went to the World Championship, and then I ended up winning the World Championship. And then I resent him the email, and he's like, "Wait a second, this is the guy who won. All right, let's hire him." You know? So that's kind of how it all came to be, you know? And
That's a good guy to hire.
Yep.
Someone who knows how to win the game.
I remember receiving the email. I still have it saved. It's like, I remember in the email they said, "We would like to extend our hand and, offer you a position for the Jessel Games family." And instantly I was like, done, I didn't even think twice. I'm like, okay, I'm doing it.
Hashtag Dunzo.
Hashtag Dunzo.
I remember when he first created that. That's great. I stole that ever since, man.
It's
But
a good saying,
you
man.
are.
It's a good saying. Hashtag Dunzo.
You heard it. He's a creator of that. So when you moved over there, you keep telling me it's like a mansion.
Oh, the Jessel. That's what we call it.
The Jessel.
So it's like a castle. It's not a house. It's like a mini castle. It's a 5-bedroom, 3-car garage, 3-bath. It's not a mansion, but it's like a tiny castle. So everybody who works for the company lives in this castle. So it's like at least everybody in the Vegas location lives in this castle. So it's really nice. Like everyone has their own privacy. There's a lot of open space. The kitchen's like ginormous. We have an arcade room in the Jessel as well.
What?
Yeah, right now there's only one arcade machine though. It's Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3.
That's enough for me. Can you describe a little bit what you actually do with your job?
Yeah. So my job is divided into multiple different parts. One of the main things I do is I'm the warehouse manager. So anytime there's an order that comes in, I fulfill the order. I charge the credit card. I make the invoice. I package it all together, and then I just ship it out.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one part of the job. Another part is that I go out to one of the many game stores in Las Vegas. There's like 20 some game stores in Las Vegas. So I go to one of them and I just play our company's games with them. It's like, "Hey, anybody want to play a board game? You guys want to play a card game?" Or they'll be like, people who played the card game for a while there and be like, "Yo, do you guys want to like test for the upcoming Pro Tour event?" They'll be like, "Yeah, sure." So what I do is basically like warehouse management and community building.
Community building is the job title of playing games, man.
Yep, building up the community. And I must say, like, I made a lot of friends quicker than I ever imagined. Because, like people out there at the game stores, it's like instantly you just have something in common. Everybody loves games. So, being there and being with the gaming crowd and just like sharing games and cards with them and stuff like that, it's gone over pretty well.
All this card talk is making me parched, man.
Yeah, water. That's the best drink in the world.
Ooh.
Water.
Yeah, you told me an interesting analogy with water and its taste with card games. Can you share that with everyone?
So, a lot of people say that water doesn't really have a taste. They just like, I guess that's because they're so accustomed to like drinking other things, like drinking soda, drinking juice. Those do have a taste. I feel like water does have a taste too. It tastes like life, Water really does taste like life because it's like it's the reason why like we exist, like a majority of our body's made up of water. Like we need water to live, like animals in general. So like water to me really does taste like life,
Yeah.
So right now, I'm playing this card game, Universal Fighting System, UFS for short, and this card game has paved like life for me, like it's like it gave me a direction, it gave me a purpose, and this is what I do now, So UFS is life for me, and then water tastes like life, therefore water tastes like UFS.
That's amazing. All my life, people could never describe what the taste of water is until today.
Yep.
It tastes like life. Tastes like UFS card games.
Yeah, universal fighting system. Yeah.
Damn straight.
Yeah, I love the taste of water. That's all I drink now. Like, I remember when I was like drinking soda, you know, like all of a sudden I just decided just to drink water, you know, just soda I felt kind of groggy, you know, like it just didn't really feel well.
Mm-hmm.
But then when I made the transition to water, I used those little Mio, you know, the Mio flavor enhancers.
Yeah.
I used to use them all the time. I used them for like 2 years, and then all of a sudden it just was like, you know, this doesn't taste as good as pure water, you know? So ever since then, I've just drank straight up water. That's all I drink. Every time I'm at a restaurant, what would you like to drink? Water. Done, you know?
Hashtag Dunzo.
Hashtag Dunzo. Yeah,
that's going to be a recurring theme right here.
Yeah, I love the taste of water. It's like, I feel so much like... The big thing about it, ever since I quit drinking soda and started drinking water, I felt more like mentally sharp, you know? Like, I'm able to process things a lot faster because I don't have like poison flowing through like my system, you know? It's just like... Water's just the best drink, you know, I love it.
Yeah, you don't have those artificial flavorings, any of that sugar rush crap.
Aspartame, yeah, all that kind of stuff, yeah. Don't have any of that kind of stuff. Fructose corn syrup, you know, any stuff that really like, just water is just the best thing to drink. I don't know, I love saying it so much. That's all I drink is water.
No, I think a lot of people would agree with you on that, man. Yeah. And that's why I'm cutting off on soda too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's going well for you, huh?
I think it's so. I've lost about 7 pounds right now.
Yeah, it's a start. Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. Ever since I switched to drinking water, I lost a lot of weight, and that wasn't even the main goal. Like that wasn't my intention, like to lose weight. I just started drinking water just because I wanted to be healthier, and then I just started to shed off like pounds, you know.
Nothing wrong with that.
Just by drinking water, that was it, you know. So, but I guess drinking calories is like the main thing, you know. Like if people drink a can of soda, it's like what, like 180 calories or something like that.
Yeah, it depends. Maybe 250. Depends on the bottle.
Yep. When they can just drink water and have 0 calories, and it's like the best thing for you. Like,
yeah, it fills you up.
Yeah. It also is like it quenches thirst like no other drink. You know? Like I like, you know, I've had Gatorade, you know, like thirst quencher and stuff like that, but like water just quenches thirst better. You know. So I love water.
I think that's been said about 50 times right now. About that for the viewers counting at home. If it's not 50, it's gonna be 50.
You should put in a little water count. How many times I say I love water? You know?
Oh yeah, there's probably one right now going. If anything, I've learned growing up with you as my friend, you love penguins.
Love penguins.
What is it about penguins?
They're just so cute. I just want to smush them, you know? I just love penguins. They're just so funny, you know? They waddle and like, you know? It's so funny. Every time there's a video on Facebook about like penguins, like people always like post it to my timeline just to like let me see it, you know? Like I seen the penguin, it's like, you know, the penguin in Japan that goes and gets the fish.
Yeah.
I've seen that one, yeah. I've seen penguins like smack each other and stuff like that. They're just funny, you know. They're like natural comedians.
They are in a way. They are very Jerry Seinfeld, man.
Love penguins.
Now, this will help answer how much you love penguins.
Okay.
Let's say penguins gained artificial intelligence. They became able to, you know, speak their own language and create spaceships to fly to their own civilization, their own planets, and they want to take just one human and they choose you. Would you go to that planet to live on there forever?
Would I go on that planet? Not at this time, but I definitely would want to. Like, if I could retire on a planet full of penguins, done. Hashtag Dunzo.
Hashtag Dunzo again. I told you that was going to pop up.
Yeah, love penguins. They're just so cute. I get to smush all the penguins. Come here. You know? Love penguins.
Smush them!
Smush! Smush, 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 smush.
This guy.
Love penguins, dude. Love them.
Before we wrap it up, I have a little query with you, good sir.
Oh, yeah?
You can check it out on Chain of 21. There's a little top 3 series that me, this man, and another friend of ours, Philly, did.
Philly cheesesteak.
Philly cheesesteak. God, I love that kid too. But yeah, we one of those videos, we played a Wii, and the winner deserved a spanking.
Yep, Mario Kart. Yep,
Mario Kart Wii.
Yeah. Come here, Sontag.
No, fuck that shit.
Are you ready for me?
Oh, I've always been ready for it. But I'm not taking a spanking. Fuck that shit. Yeah, and I won that race.
Yep.
And I'll say back then, I was a sore sport. I did not take the spanking like a man. It's been 4 years overdue, but today I say we rectify that. Shaneth Duckworth, will you spank me?
You really want a spanking?
I feel like I need to take this like a man. I won fair and square.
I guess the winner did get a spanking, so...
So Philly, don't be upset anymore. Gonna get smacked. Alright, so I'm ready, Shane.
Alright.
I'm ready to take it like a champ.
Here we go.
Oh God. Oh God! Woo! There's a whip. Alright! That's why I get dry bones. Oh God! My ass. You were relentless. Oh man, let's set back up. Oh goodness. That was rough. That was rough. But thank you, Shaneth Duckworth.
No problem, Adam Sontag. No problem.
That's long overdue, man. I love you, man. You know that.
Love you too, Adam Sontag.
This guy's one of the perks of this universal card game that you played, if you win one of the major tournaments, you get your own character card.
Yep, that's true.
I've always aspired to get my character card, but one day, maybe one day, I'll be as good as you, Shaneth Duckworth, and get that. Dude, your card is so ballin', I will say.
Appreciate it. Yep.
I've always wanted one.
You always wanted one?
Yeah.
Well, here, I'll give you one.
What?
Yep.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Oh my God!
Here you go.
Dude, folks, this is it. Shaneth Duckworth. Shaneth Duckworth, the UFS card, signed as well.
Yep, signed.
With his little penguin friend.
Yep. So this is actually my staff card. So after working with the company for 1 year, they immortalize all of their employees into cards. So that's my staff card. My champion card will come out like very soon, probably like in a year or so. So that one's gonna come out as well.
I better have a copy of that too, man.
Go get a copy, yeah.
Oh, man.
This is a really good gift to give the people who I felt made a really big impact on my life, you know?
I'm honored, brother.
No
I'm
problem.
honored. Fucking Shaneth Duckworth. So, we're gonna wrap it up here for Sontag Saturday. Thank you guys for joining us. Check out this man's channel, Shaneth21. Check out my channel, subscribe, like this video, share it. Check out all my other social media sites. That's linked on this description below. I'll have his channel listed as well. Anyway, that's enough of the social plugs. Until next time, guys, later, Gators. Yeah, we just stare in the camera. That's it.
Oh, here she comes.
Watch out, boys, she'll chew you up.
Oh, here she comes.
She's a man-eater.